Let's face it, supermarkets can be a minefield to navigate these days with so many different but seemingly identical versions of the same products, and a lot of clever marketing too. And that means it can be really difficult to actually decipher what's good for you and also work out what's not so good for you. So I wanted to share my top tips with you today. Firstly, fill your basket with fruit and vegetables. If your fridge is filled up with different types of plants, that's going to encourage you to have a healthier diet and give you more inspiration if you've got a fridge full of different coloured fruits and vegetables. Be mindful when it comes to the quality of dairy, meat and fish. Organic dairy and organic meat and wild fish are ideal from a nutritional standpoint and also from an ethical point of view, but I appreciate these aren't always available and may not always be affordable within your budget, and if you can't afford them, that's fine. If you're struggling to afford a lot of high quality meat and fish, try supplementing the protein in your meals instead with things like tofu, which is a cheaper plant-based protein option, or lentils, which are amazing. They're also packed with fibre. Moderately processed foods definitely have a place, so that's things like canned beans, tinned tuna, pulses, that kind of thing. But just check the ingredients and check for additives, emulsifiers, gums, stabilizers, things you wouldn't typically find in your kitchen, which sometimes get snuck in. Preservatives are another big one. And when checking the ingredients labels, if you do see foods that wouldn't typically be found in your kitchen cupboards, that's probably a sign of an ultra processed food, not always, but likely, in which case you may want to limit these in your diet. My last couple of tips is buy things you genuinely enjoy, otherwise you won't bother eating them. If you buy loads of kale and you hate the taste of kale, it's just going to go off and it's going to go to waste. So maybe it's something like dark chocolate, so swapping out a really sugary milk chocolate for a higher quality dark chocolate. And also try to cook from scratch wherever possible. So rather than buying processed ready meals and things like that, try and cook from scratch, make your snacks from scratch, whether it's carrots and homemade hummus or apple slices dipped